that amount of calories is going to outpace the amount of muscle you can gain. Let's just say you have a train, right? There's our train. Trains used to have a furnace that was actively burning. There's a fire that was actively burning coal. Now, these trains that had furnaces would have workers called firemen, and these guys would shovel coal into the fire so the train could keep running. Think of this furnace like your body, like the amount of muscle you have on your frame. Think of the coal as food, as calories. As the furnace gets bigger and bigger, you're going to need more coal to keep that furnace running at the same pace. But if you don't shovel in enough coal, that furnace is going to shrink. You're going to lose muscle mass. If you're eating in a big calorie surplus when you're first starting your bulk, that's not a bad thing. Honestly, I'd recommend it if you're skinny, if you're ripped, if you're lean. Problem only lies when you think that that big calorie surplus is going to get you even more gains later. Even if your training improves, even if your sleep improves, if you're eating a massive amount of calories, especially more than what you were eating on your first time around, that amount of calories is going to outpace the amount of muscle you can gain. If you're going to go a little bit looser, a little bit dirty, a little bit extra calories, I would do it on the earliest bulks that you possibly can. So bulk 1, bulk 2. But as you get more experience, like for example, my calorie surpluses, my maintenance to maintain my body weight at around 212 pounds is 3,300 calories per day. But what happens is when I'm trying to bulk up and get bigger and I get up to like 220, 225, I'm only going 38, 3,900 calories to get up until that point. I'm not going into 4,000 or 5,000 calories. But before, I would go from, if my old maintenance was 2,900 calories, I would go from like 2,900 to like 4,800. And I might only build new muscle tissue, or at least more muscle than I'm gaining fat, up until, let's just say, 3,800 calories. So those extra 1,000 calories that I'm eating, the difference between these two numbers, it's pretty much all fat. That's the point I'm trying to make.